Welcome back to Smart Money Monday. Buying a home can be an incredibly stressful time, and going through the mortgage process may seem a bit overwhelming. So here are some tips on how to feel a little less intimidated. We have Taylor Kirihara from Bank of Hawaii. Aloha, Taylor.
Aloha, Steve.
So how do we make the thought of a mortgage less scary?
So getting a mortgage can be complex, but when you break it down, there are really only about 6 stages from start to finish.
6 stages, sounds manageable. So what are they?
Well, the first one is getting pre-qualified. Then comes house shopping, the mortgage application, loan processing, the underwriting process, and then finally the closing.
Let's start at the beginning, getting pre-qualified. What does that entail?
All right, so that first step in getting a mortgage is to get pre-qualified by a lender for a home loan you can afford and qualify for.
Taylor, once you know that you're pre-qualified for a mortgage at a specific amount, what's next?
Well, that's the fun part, Steve, house hunting. And since you already know how much of a mortgage you've been pre-qualified for, you can narrow down the homes you look at within your specific price range.
And that would make things easier. So what's step 3?
Well, step number 3 is actually applying for that mortgage.
So getting pre-qualified isn't the same thing as getting the mortgage?
No, not at all. At this stage, you will submit a full application. You will get a loan estimate, which includes terms and costs that the lender will charge.
Okay, got it.
All right, so then you move on to step 4. Your mortgage is processed by your lender. Once you accept the loan estimate, your loan processing will begin and the lender will start verifying all of your information. At this stage, the lender is going to need detailed proof of your financial status, including things like your employment, income, assets, and the property appraisal will be ordered.
Okay, so basically setting the loan machinery in motion, so to speak. So what's step 5?
Well, step 5, that's called underwriting.
For those who don't know, what exactly is that?
Well, what underwriting is that underwriters are people at financial institutions that go through everything with a fine-tooth comb, and then they determine your ability to repay the loan. They verify all of your information, including the appraisal, to determine the value and condition of the property, and that's about it.
Yeah, and then once you get the green light, then what?
After you get the green light, that's when your application is approved and your interest rate is locked in. So you'll proceed to the closing stage.
Okay, as in the finishing the whole deal.
Exactly. You'll close the loan and open the door to that new home and your new life.
Ah, awesome. Okay, mahalo, Taylor, for coming in and making this mortgage process seem a little less overwhelming.
Mahalo, Steve. You're welcome.
Thank you, and thank you for watching Smart Money Monday.